more flight stuff, flight-related stuff. So, fully fledged flying planned in later patches. So we talked about the Dragonflight flying and the customization of dragons. During the Dragonflight developer roundtable on Twitter, game director Ian Hazzikostas clarified the full-fledged flying is planned for the future of the Dragonflight patch. So for those of you guys who don't know, in Dragonflight, we already know. Yeah, blood decays. I know. We already know that dragon flying is going to be a bit different than regular flying. You're going to need to dive, build momentum to get to certain areas in the Dragon Isles. It's not just like straight up hold num locked on and auto fly through across the region. It's going to take some skill to fly it on these dragons. So people were asking, what about regular flying in the Dragon Isles? So Ian's comments to this were, at launch, in the first and second zone, you'll gain trust of a dragon companion, and you'll be able to call it in the Dragon Isles. It's not too experienced in flying at the start, so it has limited stamina. But as your bond grows, it will allow you to loosen those restrictions. Long-term flying with regular mounts is still planned. So people were saying, well, what about our regular mounts? I'm going to be sad that I'm not going to get to ride my regular mount. You will. You will. Calm the fuck down, okay? But in the beginning, you're going to be riding this dragon, and you're going to build up its skill. It should feel good from the start, and should only get better from there. Guys, if you have watched the movie How to Train Your Dragon, this is a dream come true. I think this is going to be really cool, building up your skill, customizing your dragon. I feel like even as Dragonflight leaves, we're going to build bonds with these dragons because we have been basically training with this dragon and getting it better at flying from birth, that we're going to be attached to these dragons for expansions to come. I think this is going to be such a cool thing. I'm really excited for the whole Dragonflight flying mechanics that are coming to us. A little bit more on this. Dragonriding is the major feature coming in this expansion, in which players will use momentum and gravity to dive and soar at breakneck speeds across the sky. Described as faster and more engaging than traditional flying, it is meant to play an integral role in navigating the wide open spaces and vertical heights of the Dragon Isles. Look, one thing that I'm going to say about this whole... Dragon Isles are being created to fly, right? Hence the size of these things. The Dragon Isles have already been indicated to be the largest zones in the game ever. The fact that these zones are being built for flying, and especially this kind of flying, I think is going to create some really dynamic, amazing zone play that we haven't seen before. Welcome, Salinar. I'm really excited for this feature, and I think it's going to create some really fun gameplay, and even maybe some fun streaming moments. Unlocked very early in the campaign and helping you navigate from sea level waking shore all the way up to the high altitudes of Thaldraszus. I haven't figured out how to say these names yet, but this is one of the new zones as well. Although this is a more active system, sounds like it could be a lot of fun. Many fans have been skeptical of replacing flying outright and restricting players' freedoms to explore traditional flying mounts. With this announcement, however, it appears that full-fledged flying will unlock in a later patch, similar to previous expansions, while Dragonriding will remain an important feature due to this being available much earlier. Awesome. This will give players a form of flying from the very onset of the expansion, something that we haven't had, since cold weather flying? Maybe in Wrath of the Lich King? Did we get flying off the bat in Cataclysm? Maybe we did. I think we unlocked Azeroth flying as soon as we hit cap level in Cataclysm, but that may have been the last. I can't remember if Mists. I don't think Mists gave us flying at the start. I can't remember. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe Mists was the last one. I know Warlords was not. Warlords was reputation locked. That was the first, I think, time that we had to deal with that. So we're going to have flying off the bat. First time probably since WoD. Before even reaching level 70, allowing them to engage in the new system to use it as for progress through Dragonflight campaign as intended, but still eventually adding the ability to fly fully uninhibited the way you have in Shadowlands, Battle for Azeroth, Legion, and Warlords. Yeah, I believe Warlords was the first one that gave you that. Interesting, interesting. Had years and years to fly regular mounts. LOL, bring on the new dragons. I agree, Sugar Dust. I agree. Flying has been done, alright. We bring the new systems, man. Bring the new shit. Bring new to WoW. NEW, bring it. Bring it, that's what I say. Totally agree with that, and I think they should take risks like this. This stuff is exciting. To me. I don't know, maybe some old people got their panties in a bunch over this.